Z2U has the cheapest coins that you could buy for Madden 24 with the new game just coming out. Everyone's trying to build their team right now. So if you want to check this website, man, click the first link down in the description and get yourself some cheap Madden coins. Today, we're going to be talking about the best passing settings, freeform settings for Madden 24. When I first loaded Madden 24 up, I had placement and accuracy on. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know what was wrong with that, but I was missing a lot of throws, like non-freeform throws. The freeform throws were fine, but the ones where I was just normally pass leading it, I was missing everything. A lot of people were having that problem as well. So I'm going to show you guys my settings that I use and explain basically why I am using them. For passing type, I have it on placement. Now there's three options. You got placement accuracy, placement and power, and classic. Stay away from classic. Now, I don't know. It's weird, because I'm assuming placement is supposed to be placement and power. I'm not really too sure, because it doesn't, like last year we had placement and accuracy, placement and classic. You know, it doesn't even show, like on the right side of the screen, you don't even see anything that says placement. So I'm assuming placement is supposed to be placement and power. But like I said earlier, I used placement and accuracy and I was missing throws like crazy. So I switched this thing over to placement on the passing type right there. And since then, I haven't really missed any throws. I've still missed a couple here and there, maybe because of like an under pressure or something. Because, you know, at the beginning of the year, you're going to get a lot of under pressure. You're going to miss throws. But like I'm talking about with placement accuracy, I'm missing throws where I got a clean pocket and everything is nice. So it was weird. But with placement, though, for me personally, it fixed that a lot. For passing slowdown, I have this on off. This is something that it's only for like challenges, like offline game modes. I remember I accidentally had this thing turned on last year. It's really bad. Like it just makes your whole game like really laggy, or it's really weird. So don't ever turn this on. The freeform reticle distance, I have this on near. Now there's a couple options. You got near, you got far, and no max distance. Near, basically how I like to use it, I like to just use this as a better pass lead. You put this on far, it's gonna make it to where like an extremely harder pass lead. That's a terrible description. Low max distance is you have like, you could throw the ball anywhere, but you know, if you don't really know what you're doing with the freeform, you're going to miss a lot of throws. I'm just be honest with you. Like I have never had a problem using near. Like I used it all year last year. I've used it a little bit so far this year, and I truthfully have not had a problem with it. Now, for the freeform reticle speed, I use 2 out of 20. I think the games by default start you on like 7. Last year I used 2 out of 20, I'm pretty sure. So that's why I put it on this year. And with my freeforms, I've had no problem. I don't miss on freeforms. They go crazy. It's like I said, these settings is basically, it makes it to where it's just a better pass lead. For reticle visibility, I have it on visible. You can have it on hidden, user only. I have it on visible just so I can see, like, you know, the visual feedback. For meter visibility, I have this on visible. Like I said, this just gives you more visual feedback when you're freeforming, like where the ball's going and stuff. Something that sucks that they kind of like removed from Ultimate Team. We used to have like a settings tab in Ultimate Team as well, where you could like change all these settings, like just, you know, through the Ultimate Team screen. You can't do that this year, so you have to literally go to the settings in the beginning of the game to change your just all your settings in general. We are here in practice though, and actually another thing is this year you also you cannot change your freeform settings from the actual like in game. Like if you guys remember last year, you could load into MUT practice or just any practice in general. You could pause the game, go to settings, and change your freeform settings. You cannot do that either this year. So they're removing, like they made a gameplay wise a lot of great steps forward, and just, you know, simple life things 8 steps backwards. Yeah, man, we are here in the MUT practice. I'm gonna kind of just explain to you guys, because we went over the freeform settings, but I'm gonna explain a little more things about freeforming in general. Like when I freeform, basically, like I said, the way I like to use it is a better pass lead. I'm just gonna show you guys some of my freeforms real quick, right? Like that's me, like I'm trying to launch the ball downfield, and you see he's throwing this thing right in stride. That's perfect. Like he can get that right over the DB, and the receiver's gonna catch it in stride. And with there being pretty much no KOs in the game right now, and also even when they do get in the game, from what I've seen, they don't look very overpowered at all. Like you're gonna be able to just hit guys in stride, and like you can make some really nice freeform throws. Another big thing too this year is like when guys like rack catch, they don't slow down or anything. Honestly, if anything, they actually get a speed boost when they catch the ball. And I've seen some things, if a guy breaks a tackle right after the rack catch, oh, he gets like 10 plus speed. It's insane. And man, like my freeforms, like I said, bro, it's literally just, you know, he had to kind of reach for that. I will say that though, even if you like overthrow a little bit with your freeform, or you go a little too hard with it, a little too crazy, a lot of times these guys get really good animations. Like they'll dive for the ball, they'll jump, like they'll I like how they did that, because last year sometimes you would barely miss a guy on your freeform or something and he wouldn't even try to catch it. This year they'll dive for it, like they'll put that extra effort in. Just because you put your freeform reticle speed on 2, that doesn't mean you can sit there and still try to just like do like stupid stuff. Like you can still overthrow the shit out of receiver. Like, look at this, I'm gonna intentionally try to like you can still do stuff like that, but that's just, I ain't gonna lie, in the heat of a game, like that's probably never going to happen. In the freeforming this year, it is like a lot smoother. So like I feel like you have like, I mean, it was pretty good last year. Obviously that was like it wasn't their first year doing freeform, but it was like the first year to where it was actually like something you needed to use. This year, like, it's really good. Like you can really like do some really nice things. Like I feel like you really can control the ball. Like right there, right? Okay, I know that was a terrible pass, but I was trying to show off. I was a little too crazy with it. You like this in route, for example, I could throw it like exactly where he's standing on the cut. Well, I tried to right there, but it's hard with that with Bryce. I don't like Bryce Young. I need to get him out the lineup, to be honest. Yeah, man, these are pretty much my freeform settings. This is what I used last year. I'm kind of just sticking what I did with last year. Well, I guess technically I'm not, because I'm not on placement accuracy. If anybody knows like what's up with that whole placement accuracy thing, like, because that thing is bugged, man. Like I'm telling you, I was literally just missing throws with that. I don't know what's up with that. These settings that I use are really good, like in a situation where I feel like I'm not snapping the ball holding LT when I throw it. Like I'll snap it right, and if I see the streak at the last second, all right, cool, boom, I'll throw it. Like it's just like, okay, like I'm hitting LT like almost as soon as I'm throwing the ball. It's like some last minute stuff. Like that's the way I like to use it. I don't know, maybe if you're someone that likes to kind of like hold LT the whole time and kind of like, maybe these settings might not be for you. I don't know. I'm a last minute guy. Like I'll snap it right, I'll see the read, okay, boom, and then like I hit the freeform with it like that. You know what I mean? Like that's a good animation right there. I like the animation. But let me know what you guys think about these freeform settings, man. If you like them, if you hate them, if you have better ones. But I definitely I want to know, like, I don't know technically what's better between placement accuracy and placement power, to be honest with you. Like I said, I used placement accuracy and I was missing throws without the freeform. I don't know what was going on with that. When with placement power doing the same stuff, and it fixed it. So I'm really not too sure. Honestly, I don't even know if this is placement and power. It just says placement, so I don't really know what's going on, to be honest. What I do know is the settings I have on work, so that's all I can really tell you. And also, this Bryce Young is his ass.